I know, see.
Luis Enrique aye Jumanana.
It's too early. So I enjoy breast.
As a breast in the name said they are. But say any enjoyment oh me breast too much.
So breast and you.
And I make about.
I didn't do that so now.
I don't want to tell. Yeah.
I see breast na tia go say ya. Game one another from team.
Oh.
10 year.
Too much.
Game with them catch up. Say me smash. You know. See, I say me man soon chat.
Breast no.
Me man chat da. Me man did 70 years grass turn any job.
Oh, good.
Now the PIG for news na me ma. So I'm going na brace any mum so.
It is very far.
About for you maybe.
It's and now UEFA Champions League second leg of the playoff games now also and a round of 16 games now. There are parents now chance in America, but a round of 16 teams are qualified called. I think that it's the biggest story from yesterday in terms of league conversation. Hey, what has happened to the Italian Serie A? Which last week, me and really the argument say the Italian Serie A has been very competitive and in fact probably the most competitive league in top Europe top 5 in. Almost the round of 16 playoffs no with 3 teams.
Nefrim.
Obia Kofi a clubs near you free muno. 2 Dutch clubs, 1 Belgian club. Club Brugge ya Atalanta free. Final Eko Koyi AC Milan free. And now PSV in extra time. And Juventus a free. And when you take the Italian Serie A table, these are teams that are in and around the top. Atalanta were 4th. AC Milan were standing matches. They are down. Juventus climbed into the top 4 after beating Internazionale Milan last weekend. It's for me. I am very worried for the Italian Serie A, and I think that's no because arguments now here, it will not be substantiated until say Italy for have shown more pedigree like they used to show in Europe. I can agree with them. Those 3 teams are flattered to deceive. Which teams are you Juventus every win the Champions League in recent years are acquire PSV, Feyenoord, Brugge, club against getting the Euro frame. And I think that the old ladies are like first almost a lot of quality. Both on the local scene in Italy and in Europe, no. Now we don't see it again. Juve needs to grow up and get over there. So for me, that's the big one in terms of leagues, no. Any teams are every more. Rich, you see, I asked the question of Lloris and week because we have spoken about Paris Saint-Germain team in terms of balance. And in 2 or 3 years, you know, they have tried to move on from the Galactico Paris Saint-Germain. Messi, Neymar, Mbappe, Sergio Ramos. I mean, all of these big names, Ibrahimovic, all of these top guys now, they've moved away slightly from that. I think it's important that you learn lessons from it and move on. Abraham Mbappe, they knew that they had to now form a team properly made of a team and not just individuals and And Rich, I understand. It's a start Brestois. Only the best team we are. But when you watch the game yesterday, the side duo, especially on Motakno, adding a branch of Vicha Koretskelia, Usman Dembele, Badli Bakola, Gonzalo Ramos, Fiifi Manfred, João Neves, Aden Wayenza, Emery, Fabian Rui, all of this quality in the middle of the park now. I think Paris Saint-Germain are getting a quality. Nyaka Unipa Pacho. I was already here. You're good enough for the level where they want to get to. And now, after the game, Eric Roy, or the coach of Brest, as the PSG will have a great chance regardless of the position they face. They face Barca and PSG. I was impressed by the Barca, but I'm more impressed by PSG. Liverpool are a strong team, but for me, we haven't faced anyone as strong as Paris Saint-Germain. Meaning, say a pro-French agenda and Eric Roy area, but truly for Paris Saint-Germain beat Smash with 10-0 on aggregate there. It means that Paris Saint-Germain have been very good, and now congratulations to them. Also, Paris Saint-Germain Barca no. possible pair no. Unya help on. Kambele and Dembele bra back to Barcelona ni Asia. Luis Enrique bra back to Barcelona ni Asia. I think I want that too. As a Barca for the dim Comanche. And Madrid for any of the biggest test, they've gone past it. Barca for some a big test in Paris Saint-Germain. If they can truly compete against a very, very good Paris Saint-Germain side, I'm waiting to see how that will pan out. Rich. And another magical night at the Santiago Bernabeu. And I mean, who? Yo. Friends, Unipe Man City.
I brand him refinity.
Because need and enemy who no.
Facebook for Monkame.
And corrupt
City me who no. I will go to the name. Refi.
Oh, on the shop. Oh, yeah, Juma. Say now.
Say what down from Bonidi Chamina. Senior Peru. Say answer at the buy.
And the Senior Peru Trinity.
Oh, I'm so diagram, sorry. Me and me who line up now and I'm we.
Me who in that at the beginning I thought it was going to be one of Pep's overthinking. But I think that upon extensive investigation and Erling Haaland Depra. And apparently after the Newcastle game Olympe off the pitch, but na enyade kesiesa Pep decided not to risk him. Rich. Madrid were dominant enough. Total dominance. Football. See, from the blast of the whistle. Rich, I think I need to give a lot of credit to Carlo Ancelotti. This season, he has struggled to get some Madrid balance. You can say, okay, Madrid have not had it. Where can they find a balance? Especially in the absence of Toni Kroos. Or try a lot of pairings. But Rich, again, sometimes in life, adversity bar, a results. It is the injuries at the back. Emma Carlo Ancelotti forcing the money about Chimene when a cheap ball Valverde then had to go to a rejected stone in Dani Ceballos. And of course, Dani Ceballos basically Fiifi on him. Then he began to work, especially with Aurelien Tchouameni. And from the two legs, before that, you could see Dani Ceballos. But in those two legs at Manchester, Etihad, and of course at the Santiago Bernabeu, Dani Ceballos was top notch. And Rich Unim, for me, say midfielder in one phase of player. A lot of the times it's not enough. In another phase of play, usually it's not enough. Dani Ceballos yesterday was in both phases, box to box. Attack, creating chance, then he comes back to come and help in the defensive job, also receiving the ball under pressure. Dani Ceballos was excellent for Real Madrid over there. Which, whatever you say or do, players beat to say Antonio Rudiger have effect on young players beat to Raul Asensio. Arsenal Raul Asensio is the leader of the backline in that. Everything.
The guy is good.
Very, very, very good. Very good. And you see, this is the season. Madrid echo Lenny Yoro Lily for the bomb 50 million. Madrid told them, say, I can't buy in 1 year on a contract since you 50 million. Manchester United paid more than 50 million. Then Madrid had to promote the young boys because they were under a lot of pressure and the boys are delivering. And in this case, Abranti F. Raul Asensio was excellent in everything. And now Madrid for 1 year throughout the game. Madrid 3 goals, Man City 1, an XG of 1.82. Man City XG of 1.38. But in the central presence, no any 15 shots, 12 for Man City. 8 on target, 4 for Man City, 48 possession. Everything goes on through Abrantia, your friend Kylian Mbappe. Which here, and now, Erling Haaland absence now showed why he is important to the team. Not on the ball, you goes nation crown. Only say you can say against Newcastle. Pep Guardiola used Erling Haaland as an offensive outlet on an offensive pivot. Into usually Haaland will drop deep, no pull it center backs now in the middle of the park. Then Omar Mamouche will run and attack the spaces in behind. Yesterday there was no central threat. Madrid Man City were any modern. They didn't have the cutting edge. So may break it down team and friend Manchester City. So it was an easy and a walk in the park for team and friend Real Madrid at the back. Also, so Sago now Mbappe shared the first one. Rich, It was a long ball from a branch friend Raul Asensio. But look at the image over there. You could tell that there was no pressure from the front three of team my friend FC Real Madrid, team my friend Manchester City. No pressure. Omar Mamusmu sat of them, Bernardo Silva sat of them, and a branch friend Raul Asensio all the time and patience on the ball. And pinning a long one to a branch friend killing Tony Mbappe. Which mean Ruben Diaz and miscalculated ball, sir. And immediately when ball along no miscalculating, you know. That is where you get the best out of Abrante friend Kylian Mbappe. When take it 2 touches, just 1 touch. Flick a ball, then Edison Morales could not do anything about it, and you could tell. Rich, when Mbappe was struggling, did you ever think, say, in a Champions League night at the Bernabeu, Mbappe will be a hat-trick at this side of the game?
I always knew he would come good.
The time will come. But did you ever think that there was going to be a hat-trick?
Why not? Mbappe only born ball.
No, but hat-trick against City. Like in the storyline, was he ever in there?
What Mecca say a depleted City there. Kylian Mbappe was fan form no. Scoring 3 more.
Any big deal.
No.
Which another question for you. Last 2 weeks, we had a conversation around Vinicius Junior and Mbappe as to who will be your face. And your baby Junior also say, okay, the face will now come to no be deliver on the field of play. Mbappe 20 plus goals and assists this season already. Madrid face no our France and
now it's obvious.
He's already the main guy.
Say umpo. Even grabs it UEFA no na. It's Kylian Mbappe no music no. Look, the boy is big.
There's
the
a
clout around this boy.
There's a video.
Look, love him or hate him. Kylian is Kylian.
There's a video in your
there. Opompo is only overshadow.
Vini be bo hat-trick bi mka find story Mbappe.
It's a face near Mbappe. Ubu some Madrid for there. Among me some questions. He say between Vinicius Junior and Kylian Mbappe no. Why not the face of Real Madrid see e say? But I want formers in the bra. I mean, me tell them me say Kylian Mbappe.
Na enye Europeans na man your money yes sir.
I don't think so.
Yesterday I saw a post from Cristiano Ronaldo on Instagram. Oko Posti said, now it is my time to watch you shine at the Santiago Bernabeu. Rich, Vinny has been doing this thing over the years. He was a Ronaldo to be sapping. To be very honest, the first thing that came up my eyes, okay, an European supporting another European. And say Mbappe performance keep on going now. The Europeans will always tilt towards a French boy than a Brazilian boy. Whether you like it or not, it's natural. They will tilt towards him. And I think that Vinny now would have to do more. Arabia that would affect and influence Vinny's decision making, whether he will go to Saudi Arabia or not. But it's early days yet, and now was the night of our branch friend Kylian Mbappe. I don't know whether they Mame Faisal Amar and any Papa Wilfred Mbappe, when they wrote the script of Mbappe leaving Paris Saint-Germain, now it's a hat-trick at the Santiago Bernabeu, a part of it, and I say it was not part of it. Rich, yesterday, Dortmund could not score a goal. It was 0-0 against Sporting CP, and of course, all the other ones came together. Now to the parents here, baby. When the can't just to me say, oh dear, open Paris Saint-Germain Barca, open Paris Saint-Germain Liverpool, Paris Saint-Germain Barca.
2 young teams.
Hey.
No more money anyway.
Very, very good storylines.
PSG for no mususha.
Yeah.
Barca for no sususha.
Yeah.
No more money anyway.
And the storylines also were there.
That's it.
Luis Enrique, Buffy, Dembele, come back to the old team. You get seriously. I think there will be some very good storyline all on them. In Fiifi had the Club Brugge, either of Aston Villa and Nasser Lille. I think that should be manager who want for a team in front of Club Brugge. Now, Rich, Madrid. Oh, mano, Leverkusen and answer, oh, mano, Atletico.
Madrid. Metier, Kylian Mbappe, say, among the two, no?
Yeah.
Team Ben on the paper, or Atletico Madrid.
Yeah, I say, no, say, because
we won't travel.
I don't pay, no.
Oh, pay, no. But, minimum, Madrid, Nibia, a percent at this point. When you Leverkusen, Bia, or make me a manager, no, done. Atletico, because I don't know. I am more of a derby.
I need to know Madrid easy pass. No call Leverkusen.
Oh, it's Champions League with that Madrid.
Now, Massa, I don't want my Barcelona. Din wazi.
Omo stories in the airport.
Nasa also stories wa.
Nasa meba. Say what the PSG ma Liverpool. Liverpool go PSG.
Oh, yeah, now say, but still heading, Barca the heading.
To the more Barcelona.
Barcelona.
Two young teams.
But Madrid, Leverkusen, Xavi Alonso, yes, possibly in the future he can be the coach of Madrid.
Madrid beat me a show more.
Florian Wirtz, and so possibly
compared to Atletico Madrid, I think Madrid need to be Leverkusen.
Leverkusen. The per Madrid Leverkusen.
Maybe per Madrid Leverkusen.
Madrid Leverkusen. Now the next one, no. Obama Inter Milan PSG and I say Arsenal PSG. Many can say Inter and revenge their PSG for their Juve.
Yem for PSG more.
Yes, almost a share Italian team back on count. It's Inter PSG. Then here up no say okay say oh ma Barcelona or the Barcelona ma Paris Saint-Germain there. Then it means that all the Liverpool ebema Benfica. Okay now. Liverpool Benfica.
And then when you do I say
Liverpool Benfica. Then it means that Dortmund should share either of the other ones. Then Atletico de Madrid has a chance of meeting FC Bayern Munich. So it means that on this side, either say Bayern ebe share Leverkusen and I say Madrid ebe share Atletico or the other way around. Me pe Germany, Spain. It's Madrid Atletico, then Bayern Leverkusen. Me who last week I want to see it again. Then we'll see how those matches do pan out. And now Liverpool could not get the maximum points. Now Kumbe team Biema got 10 points gap between Omoni and Arsenal. But it was a 2-2 each. The front line of Aston Villa, we show. And then Fiifi on Obo Yuri Telemans. And Obo Rogers, Fiifi. Then played Marco Asensio as a 10. On the wing had Marcus Rashford, and only Watkins in there. And Honum, which solid front four, doing the job against Liverpool with a lot of intensity. Our team, your friend Aston Villa playing against team, your friend Liverpool. Everybody is talking about the miss of Abrantia, your friend Darwin Nunez getting a chance to score a goal. Darwin Nunez in common.
Liverpool for his own permanent free team.
Unyanto was here.
Darwin Nunez.
Unyanto was here.
The guy Liverpool game be. Last minute.
How many Brentford?
2
goals. Yeah.
2 goals.
Yeah. Make one that's the same thing.
Yeah. Supporters, I mean, no. Madrid for the same country say, pair the messages are buying. I'm saying Kylian Mbappe.
I'm saying Mbappe in
the aura around the boy.
The aura. Rich. Yeah, to the end for Europa League match predictions in Tona. Yankoye baby Nyami Adma or China Ababe twice. Rich. Europa League matches no. Senior course so last week matches need be on almost all of them still undecided. Galatasaray at Nefe Kolusi 4-1 to XZ Akma Ebefie. We're expecting say goals ever some match name. AS Roma for said they were done a real deal and we're expecting say Elfie against Porto they will get something out of it. Yashisha just 3 codes per and the Yama boys don't so Uti just 3 of them. Rich I get 20 odds, 15 odds, any 10 odds. And I separate odds here, they go and see. And Europa League last week, they 27 odds. No? To me, a certain saying, so you best answer the odds. No? First one here, 173, 7A, 4CF. 173, 7A, 4CF. Next one here, 173, 7A, 176. And the last one here, 173, 76, D9C. And no, and a code that rich. Yeah, they're my boys, and they're not coffee.
Okay, Bobby, and that's in a just kind of